Well, it's September 10th. It's hot, 91 degrees and almost non-existent wind. And I sound like a meteorologist, and you guys really don't care about the weather. Anyways, open weekend has come and gone here in Kentucky. Very unsuccessful. Super high expectations, and things just didn't work out, didn't play out the way I wanted. So now I'm back to square one, as always. But anyways, 2020, like I said, has been great. Killed some turkeys early season. Spent the whole summer watching my baby boy grow and my super awesome fiance's belly, uterus, whatever you want to call it. And he made his appearance about a week and a half ago. He's doing great. He's beautiful, great little kid, and I cannot wait to get him all grown up and interested in the outdoors, just like my little girl. She's seen me kill a couple deer and a couple turkeys, and she likes it. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully he's into it just as much as she is. If he's not, then it's part of it. Anyways, opening weekend absolutely sucked. The non-existent wind mixed with the thermals really screwed up my area scent-wise. I probably shouldn't have even went in there, and it probably blew out one of the biggest deer I've ever hunted, and had a doe come in and blow 70 times probably, and another one come in later, and she did the same crap. So this is what sparked this hunt right now. My chances of seeing a shooter buck tonight, which this year I'm looking for a 140 plus deer. That's my goal, at least in Kentucky. My standards go down when I'm hunting out of state, and that's just the way it is. But chances of me seeing a buck like that tonight are slim to none. I bet it's 1 in 1,000, but you never know, and that's why we all hunt, for the thrill and never knowing. But anyways, I'm about 20 minutes out, and I can't wait to get in the tree. I'm telling you, you may sit there and think that your woods is infested, but I'm telling you, if I was to walk up this hill without this on, I'd have 300 or 400 seed ticks on me instantly, like without a doubt. I know for a fact this place is, I mean, it's the worst place I've ever come across in my life. So I've already treated these pants with it, but I'm going to do it again because I don't want Lyme disease. I'd just as soon be dead than not get to eat a big fat red steak. Big fan of these boots. I'm no way affiliated with dry shot boots anymore. I was with the hunting grounds. And matter of fact, I love all the guys from the hunting grounds still. Very, very much. But these dry shot boots are the best boots that I've ever had. I've owned a pair of the M boots. Don't want to freaking downgrade anybody, but I'd much rather go through a pair of boots every three or 4 years than a pair of boots or mucks. Did I say that out loud? Every single year. Alright, so basically I'm running 3 lone wolf sticks on that I've cut down 24 inches. Got my mission platform from Trophy Line, and the cool thing about this Insights pack is I can take all my other stuff and put it in here. This actually goes right on top of it. This backpack actually allows me to strap this outer piece on through the backpack itself. It compresses it all down. Take this camera. A lot of guys don't want to wear their saddle in. It doesn't seem to bother me. Okay, off we go. My food plot's dead. What the heck happened? I mean, it's just dead. I'm serious. It's always something. I don't understand what happened. This thing looks so good 2 freaking weeks ago. Oh, this makes me sick. I don't understand unless I just planted it too early. I cannot believe that entire food plot is dead. Makes me freaking sick. When you look at it, it's nothing but crabgrass. There's some clover right in here, but that's from years past. I have nothing better to do, so I'm going to waste my time, climb up in this tree, and hopefully something walks by. I don't know what else to do. It makes me sick. Unless you want a Grim Reaper at night. Well, it's hot. Everything's up in a tree. It only took me like 15 minutes to get completely set up. It's one thing I've improved on last year as far as using this saddle, is taking all the stuff up with me at one time, and it really, it seems like it's a lot to deal with, but it's not that bad. I'm in the sun for at least another 20 minutes, but I wanted this tree here so I could film this entire area. I can shoot one if it comes through the Y, and I can shoot one if it steps out here in my dirt food plot. Hoping tonight they're really hungry for some worms. And maybe the earthworms will come out about 6 o'clock and get these deer on their feet. I'm sure they're hungry. I got 2 does no sooner than I got finished with my interview, are literally 15 yards from my other tree stand. They step out where I think they'll step out. They should give me about a 25-yard shot. One, and I had to use my elbow at full draw to move my camera arm. They come out a little bit further than I thought. I put my pin on about 32 yards. About 35 yards how far she was. I have to go back and watch the video and see how bad she dropped, or if I just shot high. I might have just shot high. That right there. I am big on fixed blade broadheads. This might sound terrible, but I told myself I'm going to try out these Grim Reapers. I want to try it out on a doe first. I know how terrible that sounds because I feel like all animal life is equal. But I guess obviously subconsciously in my mind, I'd rather something screw up on a doe than a big buck, and that's terrible to say. But I had to turn it, shoot like this out of the saddle. That's a tough one to shoot. I wish they'd stepped down a little bit closer, but you take what you get. And plus that first one, she looked right this way. I haven't heard her run off, so maybe she went on down. I don't know if you can see the screen or not, but man, it's a little far back. I'm actually gonna give her probably another 25 minutes, get down and go look at the spot where I shot. So they came right down through here, stepped out. She was somewhere right in here when I shot. There's the tree I was in. No doubt I was sticking out really bad. Let's see if I can find some blood right off the bat. Probably gonna take it a second to start coming out, honestly. We're fixing to find out if these Grim Reapers leave a decent blood trail too. I mean, she went right through here. Okay, there's the first little bit of blood that I found. Come on now. That ain't a lot. Sometimes it takes them a minute to, there's a little bit right there. It takes them a minute to start opening up. So far, I'm pretty disappointed in these broadheads. There's no reason I shouldn't be seeing more blood than what I'm seeing. I know it got at least a lung. And there's a 3-cut, 2-inch hole coming out one side. The arrows was still in her, but I mean, my God. Trying to find, I mean, it looks like, I know they ran back down through here, but the 2 big ones ran back down here, so I can't tell which one broke all this vegetation. I should find some blood. I mean, I'm 40 yards from where I shot her. I'm about 50 yards from the tree I was in. So, I don't know. It's just not cool. No excuse. There's no excuse. There's 2 no excuses. One no excuse. Me making the shot that I did. It's wasn't a great shot, but I know dang well it was good enough to kill her. Or at least draw some blood. This is the reason that people shoot expandable broadheads. For non-perfect shots, but you're still going to get that awesome freaking blood trail. Well, guess what? This is the first and last time you'll ever catch me using these broadheads. Because I got a feeling the dang thing didn't open. Okay, so I've officially given up. It's a really crappy thing to do, but I don't know what else to do. I've searched this freaking woods far and wide. Come right down through here today. Sat in that tree, on down there, standing right here. When I shot, she actually turned a little bit this way. So if anything, that arrow would have been going more towards the mass of the lungs. I know for a fact it at least hit the top of the lung. You would think it did. She ran this way, right in through here. There's no blood nowhere through here. Nowhere through here. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Found a small drop of blood right in here somewhere a little while ago. And then I found another small little patch of it right here. Okay, so I thought on the video it sounded like, and when I was sitting in the stand, it sounded like she ran down into that stuff. That's the thickest part of this woods. I have walked all the way through it 5 or 6 times. I've walked up to 400 yards that way, zigzagged all the way back through. I have not found another drop of blood, no deer. I haven't even bumped the deer that was with her. So for all I know, she could be frolicking just fine walking around over on the soybean field about 600 yards away right now. I have no idea. So this crap happens. Like I said, it just seems like it always happens to me. I don't know what else I could have done in that instance. You know, on a shot like that, I would prefer a big, fat, juicy mechanical. I would just prefer it open because you can't tell me from that shot and the angle that she turned when I shot, the arrow went pretty much through her. It was stuck out of her, which could be another reason why she's not bleeding great. But we're talking about a 3-blade, 2-inch cut. There is no reason in heaven or hell that deer should be bleeding that little. There's no way. So my best judgment is the thing didn't open, and you won't catch me shooting these again. So hope you guys learned something from this. I certainly have. I don't know what else to say. It pisses me off, honestly. I hate losing deer. I mean, I absolutely hate it. I mean, I could stand to shoot 15 deer off this property to kind of help the herd in itself, but I want to find them. It's just so freaking aggravating. I don't even know what to say. I'm so mad. Here's just an idea of what they look like when they're expanded. You mean to tell me that thing opened up on that deer, on that shot? You're crazy. I guarantee you it went through just like that. And that's why she ain't bleeding. I can't think of any other explanation. I can't explain what happened because I'm never gonna know, and that is the worst part about bow hunting and making shots like that. The shot was not that far off. Could have been a lot worse. The only thing I can even imagine that happened is that broadhead did not open. There's no way that broadhead was far enough back that it it didn't hit something decent. One lung, all liver, all day, and with a 2-inch cut with a 3-blade broadhead, that deer should have been bleeding more. That's all there is to it. I've searched that place with a fine-tooth comb and zero luck finding any blood whatsoever, except for in 1 or 2 little spots right 10 or 15 yards into where she ran. So I don't know what else to do besides just give up. Tried to call one of the deer tracking dogs around here, you know, just to be, you know, safe, and I can't get a hold of them. So I guess it's just a lost cause. Anyways, hope you guys learned something from this.